It's James Zombie Chris, Zombie Cigar Reviews. Today I got something special. It's a cigar that's starting to get a social media buzz. I've seen it pop up on a few Instagrams, Facebook, and that's actually how I found the cigar. Someone had took a picture in a lounge. I saw it on the shelf. I had to go in and find it. I found the cigar. I purchased the cigar. So I'm going to have you guys take a look at what it is. Alright, so the name of the cigar company is Artesano del Tobacco. Hopefully I said that right. I apologize if I mispronounced that, but I believe that's how you say it. So the cigar is Viva La Vida, simply translated, live the life. As you can see, this is why the cigar caught my attention. This outside band is just eye-catching. So when I saw it, I was like, I have to get it. I found it. This is also a AJ Fernandez cigar as well. It came from one of his factories in Nicaragua. So here's the actual band on the cigar. And then here's how the cigar looks. Smells really good. Has a nice like a really nice sweet hay aroma to the outside wrapper. On the foot you get pretty much the same, almost like an apple as well. So I'm gonna cut into this, I'm gonna smoke this, and then we're gonna get started. Okay, so here's a little bit of information on the cigar before I actually light and cut it. This is a limited edition size, Diadems Fina, and the wrapper is Habano Oscuro 2000, the binder is Corojo 99, and the filler is Carrillo 98. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut and light this. And to cut, of course, I'm using my XO cutter. Nice clean cut. On that draw, you're just getting a little bit of like an apple peel and a nice sweet hay. So let's get this lit. Alright, so we got it lit, so let's take a draw. Okay, so out of the gate, there's a nice spice to this. You can feel it on the tongue. And a little bit on the retrohale. There's also a little bit of earthiness to this right away. And a decent amount of smoke output. So I'm going to get into this first third and I'll come back with any updates. Alright, getting into the first third. You see the burn is pretty decent. There's some hills and valleys there, but nothing to be worried about at this time. As far as strength right now, I feel this is like a medium. There's a little bit of spice in there, not very much. I'm getting like a earthiness to this, and as well as like a roasted peanut almost. So far so good. I'm enjoying it. Pretty good smoke output. The smoke is pretty light and airy, not too heavy or anything like that. So I'm gonna continue smoking to the second third, or I'll come back with any updates. Alright, as you can see, now we're well into the first, almost going into the second, and the burn line is pretty amazing. So no construction issues so far at this point. The ash is holding on well. It's nice and solid. The flavor notes that you get on this is still that earthiness, a little bit of that spice, as well as the dry roasted, like it's like a roasted peanut almost. And there's like a subtle sweetness to this as well. Maybe like a dark chocolate. It's performing well. The smoke output has been very very pleasant. The aroma on this is pretty pleasant, so I'm gonna continue smoking and I will come back with any updates. Alright, you guys, so we're in the second third now. I just rolled the ash so that way it wouldn't fall. It's getting really long. So the construction on the cigar is definitely A+ so far. The flavor notes, you get that dark chocolate, that spices come back on the retrohale as well as on the tongue, as well as that earthiness is still there, and there's like a floral note that is kind of in there as well. Performing very well. The smoke output is pleasant. The aroma off of the foot is pleasant. I can't say anything wrong about the cigar so far. I'm enjoying it. The Viva La Vida. So far, so good. I'm gonna keep smoking. I'll come back with the final third or any updates in between then. Alright, you guys, we're finishing up the second, going into the third now. As you can see, the burn line is still very good. Smoke output is very good. It actually kind of picked up a little bit here towards the back. As far as the flavor notes, you're getting a lot more of a nuttiness now with that earthiness. The dark chocolate has kind of mellowed out. The spices kind of mellowed out a little bit. And the retrohale, the spice is still a little bit there on the retrohale, and you can pick up those notes of that earthiness and the roasted peanut as well. So I'm gonna continue smoking. As I get closer to the third, I'll take the band off pretty soon. So still enjoying this. The Viva La Vida, very good so far, and I have nothing bad to say about it. Like I said, the construction has been perfect. Have not had to worry about the cigar once. The burn has been outstanding. There was one time where it started to dip a little bit on one side and then it just evened out. So A+ so far on the construction for this. And like I said, I'm just enjoying it. So I'll be back with the final third. Alright, so here I am in the final third. As you see, the burn is still very good on this cigar. As far as the flavor notes on this, the earthiness is still there, the nuttiness is still there, the little bit of sweetness from the dark chocolate is gone. There was a little bit of a floral in there, but that went away right away as well. And the pepper or the spiciness is still there. This cigar performed really well. I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend that if you have an opportunity to get a Viva La Vida, definitely pick it up and try it. There's 4 different Viatolas to this. So, I mean, I wonder if the Viatolas would have different flavors or notes or anything like that. But it performed well all the way through. The smoke output has been consistent. The flavors have been pretty consistent. Everything about it is very good. So, definitely try this if you get an opportunity. As far as the ash on this and stuff as well, like I said, the ash held on at least like inch to inch and a half to 2 inches at a time. The first time, like I said, I rolled it so that way it wouldn't fall because I felt like it was getting kind of long and I was worried it was going to. But as I was rolling, I could tell that it was really firm and that I didn't have to do that. Like, it wouldn't have fell. So construction on these cigars are stupendous. It's great. Flavor, good. Everything about it, just good. Try it. I appreciate you guys watching this review. Please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Leave any comments, questions, anything. I'll get back to you as soon as I can on those comments and stuff. I don't mind talking with you guys. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. And thanks for rocking with me. Peace.